Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sacred Sensuality. This is a reading for Scorpios. I've been reading through these readings for the last couple of days. I just got sidetracked by life and business. So I don't know. I'm feeling like this could be something that you are dealing with someone. You may have found out recently or not too long ago. I feel like more so like it's a past connection that's coming up again. This person has been your secret admirer, or you could have been their secret admirer. And there could have been some things that have come up during this reconnection that is making somebody unclear about how to go about doing things. You're being reminded to be gentle with yourself. It's like there's a spark. There's definitely a spark between you and this person. But the spark is not big enough to ignite anything right now. You and this person may see each other, when you close your eyes. You probably imagine a life with this person, especially with this Two of Wands here. That could have been, like, hey, I see some potential. I see where this could go. And I feel the spark is, with this Page of Wands, it's like the spark is, it's just not enough fire. It's not enough fire to pursue something, but yet somebody feels loyal to this situation. It's almost, it's given like, I've been here, done this with this person before, and I want to do it again. And they could be more so anchored by the thought of you, the idea of you, or you could be, the same with this person. Now, you also had another interesting mix of cards. This relationship, this situationship, whatever it is, it's not the right time. Somebody may have a lot of responsibilities, some unhealed wounds, some, time or energy that they just can't put forth. But yet, it could feel like it's a relationship with you, with this person. It could feel like, hey, I'm actually where we are together, and at least in my mind, like we are together. If you are, I'll just put it this way, you both are missing each other. You're definitely on each other's mind. You're on each other's mind. They miss the intimacy that they have with you. And you could miss the intimacy as well. It feels like this could have been something that was built off of, it was initial attraction, but once you got to know the person a little bit, you're like, hey, I like this person. They do have friendship qualities to them. So, I like them. But if there's a separation right now, you could be both, just wondering about each other's well-being. Hoping that person is doing well. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling of like there is some mental, even though there's not really too many swords here, there's a mental battle somebody's going through, and it's showing up in the relationship, and it's coming to light. And I feel like it's coming to light because, maybe you're this person, you didn't expect it to go as far as it is. There's lack of cooperation. There's lack of seeing the other person's point of view. But yet somebody still wants to start. I'm feeling like somebody's trying to force a start. They're definitely trying to force a start. They're definitely trying to, and it could also be using sex as well. Using sex as a motivator to get, this person to talk or to work on things. It's like, hey, I knew that this is something that I want to do with this person. I know this. I know that I want to go there with this person, but I also want to work on this slowly as well. But for somebody, one of you guys, it's not moving fast enough. It's not moving fast enough. But that's because, like I said, it's not the right time. Somebody has something to deal with, and somebody is tired of this relationship not having a label on it. So somebody could feel like they're in a friends with benefits type of situation. Somebody has very strong emotional issues. They are very strong, and those emotional issues are attached to the mother. With this Empress card here, they're attached to a mother figure. This person also has communication issues, or you have communication issues. But yet it's like they trust you. They trust you. This person, it feels like somebody in the past was cheating, even though this could have been a situationship. It could have been, something where, you guys were you weren't established yet. And somebody felt like they was cheated out of, a chance, a relationship, a start. But this person, somebody definitely has mother wounds. Like, these mother wounds are so strong here. Somebody also needs to work on forgiving themselves, or you need to work on forgiving this person. I am not an advocate for forgiveness. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do what you will, but in certain cases, some people don't deserve forgiveness. That's just me, my opinion, my 2 cents, even though it's not needed. But if you feel like, you need to forgive this person to move forward, you should, but the trust that one of you have for each other is very strong, but it's not strong enough to lock this down. It's not strong enough for this person to make a decision about being together. Their mother wounds, somebody's mother wounds is just, they did a number on them. This mother could have been very neglectful, always. I'm getting more of a feeling like this person was very emotionally abused with words, and it weakens this person. And I feel like if you're the feminine that identifies with this, right, they feel weak around you because they know that you have some type of power over them in a way that's not, it's not threatening, it's not negative, and they want that, they long for that, they're craving that with you. They want it so bad. They're just not strong enough right now for this relationship. At some point they may become, ready, but I'm not going to lie to you, with this Knight of Pentacles here, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of time. But somebody wants this decision to be made, like, I'm feeling expeditiously. Like, I want you to make it now, make it today, no more thinking about it. But don't put that type of pressure on that person, because there's things with that mother wound that you don't see, that you don't know. And I'm really feeling like this person was very emotionally abused. So maybe your kindness could have just, may seem unreal to them. Like, this person is too good to be true. Some of you could also be pregnant. And now this is 2 scenarios now. On the other end, some of you could be pregnant with this person's child. And this person is definitely a cheater. They're definitely a cheater. If you're not pregnant, then somebody else is pregnant. Maybe another person that they're dealing with. And they won't make a decision between you and the other person. Although I do see with the main card here as being the Empress, that could be how they look at you, like, hey, you're my number one. Even though I just got this person pregnant, you're still my number one. But once again, somebody feels cheated and the communication has stalled. This could be taking a toll on you with your actions, and it's going to take you a while. I'm not going to lie, from what I'm seeing, it's going to take you a while to get over that. But you still have feelings for this person. You still love them. You still want to see them. But that cheating, once again, it could stem from that mother wound. Your mother wounds also as well. Some of you have those, maybe you saw, or maybe you dealt with some emotional abuse from your mother, or you witnessed your mom go through that, and that created a wound in you. And maybe at some point during your childhood or early adult years, you witnessed your mother or a parental figure constantly be cheating on, and constantly forgiving the other person, constantly letting them back in and loving them over and over and over again. This person kept doing the same thing over and over again. So you may feel that you have to accept that. And if you are accepting that, it's weakening you. That's something you have to really work on. Because the desire for intimacy, the desire for that type of closeness is, you want it bad. Somebody wants it bad. I also feel like here too, now you have the world fly out in reverse. This is definitely not over. And I'm believing honestly that it's not over, because there's some more things you have to learn. Somebody I'm not going to say not necessarily refusing to see why. Because you know why. It's just that you don't know how to mentally let go of this just yet. Or they could be. This person could also come in, and start trying to show you love by offering you, little gifts, things like that. Trying to take you out. And that's the part that you crave. That's the part that you long for. But from what I'm seeing here, it's not enough. There's some more lessons to be learned in this situation here. And somebody has to open their eyes so that it can end. But this is what I'm seeing presently, though. I wish it was more positive, but I'm hoping that for those of you that watch it, and if you are in this situation, you have a little clarity. And if that's the case, then I definitely suggest that you take some time out and, make a list. Make a list of things that you've learned from this person, things that you don't know about this person, and things that you want to know about this person. Look and see how long that list is. You'd be really surprised of the things that you learned about that person. It's not the things that we don't learn, it's the things that we learn. And in that, you can try to put together the psyche of this person if you do that. But remove those emotions, and hopefully that'll give you some clarity, because it's definitely lacking right now. And I'm also hoping too that, for some of you guys, this relationship could have, I don't know why I'm feeling very strongly like it could have, if you're a business person or have a little small business or something. It could be interfering with your business. I don't like to include that in love readings, but with the Empress here in this position and these surrounding cards, then it's not good. It's not good. And I'm a very strong advocate of, don't play with my money. I don't know about y'all, but I remove myself quick if I feel like my money's being played with. And time is money. Time is currency. A lot of people don't understand that, but sit down, make a list. Things you know, things you don't know about the person, things you've learned, and things you want to know. And compare that list. And you decide what to do with that information. All right? But like I said, there are some more lessons that need to be learned. It's up to you if you feel like you've learned enough and I want to end this, because the world can definitely turn the other way around. Or it's up to you to find out, or should I say, F around and find out more. And from what these cards show, I am not seeing a good outcome from that. All right, so I do wish you guys the best. I really do. And I hope that for some of you, I hate to say readings like this resonated, but if it did, I hope that you got a little bit more clarity. Thank you so much. You guys have a good rest of your Sunday.